What's happening, YouTube? California Prepper. Well, this is going to be a video response to BossMan12334 and his The Good Life giveaway. He's asked us to do a video response showing him our favorite knife. Now, those of you guys that follow my channel know I did this video just 2 or 3 videos ago. And my favorite knife of all times is the ZT560. So, I don't want to bore everybody with going over this knife again. This is my holy grail knife. It's, in the backdrop of my videos, and this is the knife of all knives in my eyes. But I'm going to show you guys a different knife today. This is my second grail knife. Before I ever laid eyes on the ZT560, this was what I wanted. This is the Kershaw Blur. The black on black is just so sweet looking. I'm not a big black on black guy when it comes to knives. Kind of gives that too tactical. People see a black on black knife and it looks a lot worse than if you pull out, a knife with a black handle and a silver blade. So, this is a tactical knife, but it's just sweet. I love the grip. It's so comfortable. When I first started collecting knives, I laid my eyes on this, and a buddy of mine actually had the Tonto version, and I'm not a Tonto guy. When I was a teenager they were cool, but I grew out of it. I'm more of a drop point guy with, recurve isn't so bad, but I love a drop point blade, and this thing is just gorgeous. So once I laid eyes on this, I was just sold. I'd love to get the, I think it's S35 or is it S30V, whatever it is. I'd love to get the chrome blade as well to step up from this, but I just had to get the black on black to start off with, and I got it for a steal. But the reason I'm showing you guys this knife is it had quite a journey. Actually, I bought it on YouTube, and I paid for the 2-day shipping. So it was supposed to be here in 2 days. Well, it made it to my hometown, the town where I live in 2 days. But then for some reason, it was rerouted back to Sacramento, back to Southern California, and back to sender. And this knife took probably about 33 days to get here in total. So, wow, I don't like that laptop rocking back and forth. So yeah, this took about 33 days in total to find its way back to me, and half the time the Postal Service had no clue where it was. It was embarrassing. I was going to do a whole rant and rave about how horrible the Postal Service was, but then I realized I still had about 5 or 6 packages coming through the USPS, so I ain't going to bag on them when they still have to process my orders. But yeah, I was pretty disappointed, especially when you pay extra, for the quick shipping, because I wanted it badly. It was before I had got my tax return, actually. So it was before I got to buy myself a couple knives. It was before I had that little bit of cash for a second, and before everything. So this was a big surprise. I was really happy to be finally be getting this, and it took so long. I got so many other knives before I got this, that once I got this, I had already got my grail knife by the time this had come. And so, it was kind of sad, but the excitement that I thought that I should have had for this kind of wasn't there, because I had already, had something bigger, if that makes any sense. So I was pretty disappointed, and I let the Postal Service hear a little bit of what I had to say. I had talked to several managers, and they just kept dicking me around. It's pretty sad how they treat you, even though you're paying their salary, and yeah, it's just pretty sad. how the postal service is anymore. Now they're going to be not delivering on Saturdays. I mean, it's hard enough to get my packages as it is, let alone with them only working 5 days a week. So that's going to be fun, huh? So, sorry guys, hopefully this turned out sort of like a video response. This is another one of my favorite knives. I absolutely love this knife. It's awesome. He also asked us to tell him what our favorite knives are and what our preferences are. Now obviously you can tell by most of my knives I am a plain edge guy. Like I said, I love the drop point blade. Not too keen on the black blade. I'm a plain Jane guy, you know. My wife gives me shit because, you know, I order the same stuff every time we go to restaurants. You know, I stick with neutral stuff. I never, you know, sometimes I'll switch it up, but most of the time I'm a pretty simple guy, and that's how I like things. I don't like my knives too crazy, too out there. I mean, you can look through all my knives in my knife collection, and there's nothing that sticks out that's too crazy, or, you know, I don't have any gut hook knives or anything like that. You know, I'm just you know, plain Jane knife guy. But I do love beefy knives. I do love big knives. One of the weirdest knives I think that I've started to like lately is the Boker S2. For some reason, I cannot stop thinking about that blade. I've got to get my hands on it. At first, I thought it was the ugliest thing in the world, but it's really grown on me, and I really want to try it out. So, yep. So that's it, guys. Hopefully, you guys liked the video. And, brother, I hope this counts. If not, shoot me a message, and I will redo it, and I will tell you all about why I love my ZT560 so much. But if you want to know, just go out and check out like 3 or 4 videos back, and you'll see a video all about it. So that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you guys liked the video. California Prepper, I'm out of here.